So why long? Look, no one can get any momentum, right? Like, they get up to like 4 million. They get it all in for against someone they drop.
Señoras y señores, estamos en la mesa final de las Triton Series de 100.000 libras esterlinas. Acabamos de ver el primer all-in entre Fua y el otro chino. JJ Reyes, y a Paul Fua le ha caído la J. Nosotros creíamos que la mesa final iba a jugarse mañana, pero parece que no. Así que pues vamos a pasar un día entero sin dormir, porque llevo desde las 6 de la mañana aquí. Y nada, vamos a comentar un poco la mesa final. Están Nanonoko y Bros. Vamos a compartir.
You know that.
Paul's getting high. He's looking for chips everywhere right now.
He found a blue chip somewhere. Chips. So I'll teach you something. You want me to teach you some Chinese?
I like learning. I want to know. I know Toji. That's what I know so far.
So go go. Maybe you've heard them say this. Go go. It sounds like go go go, right? Go go means jack jack.
Okay, go go.
Go go. Yeah. So basically, what it means is hook hook, because they look like hooks.
Go go.
Go go. Yeah.
Go, go.
That's why you just heard them say go go in KK. You also say it the letters. So aces, they'll say AA, and in kings they'll say KK, and queens QQ. Actually not QQ, but aces and kings like that. So you'll notice this over time.
Yo no quiero agüita, yo quiero high rollers.
Enough flops and Triton. I like it. Someone in the chat said Paul needs the money. Good for him. That is incorrect.
No te pares ahora, hombre. Que no se para el streaming ahora, tío. Que estamos en el momento clave. Me han dicho que busque las Triton en el Facebook. Que en el Facebook no se bloquea. A ver.
But he does want the trophy. And these guys have battled, I'm sure.
Bueno, esperemos que vaya todo bien.
Alright, so goes check, check. Kate's with inside straight draw. Does he want to take the betting lead? He sees this.
Bueno, tenemos una mano entre Dan Cates, que es uno de mis caballitos. Tengo a Dan Cates y a Zhang.
Sevens, ace eights. He's going to keep checking. It's scary to bet, do a delayed continuation against jungle, because you know he can check raise for value.
Key part of that sentence into jungle.
8 on a river, is it worthy of value bet? And the question jungle should be thinking is, would my opponent bet a jack on a flop? Probably. If not, would he have bet the turn? Most definitely. Would he have bet a 10 on the turn? That's semi-debatable.
And that's why also you can dictate the price here too, right? You could maybe, some people may value bet a 10 on the river, maybe you could just bet it small.
I like this bet, it's good hand reading. Thinks that White King would bet a 10 on a turn. Don't gotta be worried about being out-kicked. It's very unlikely besides ace 8.
Gets paid. The jungle is working. The jungle's in his domain, I'm telling you.
What happened?
Domination with deuces a bit. Yeah, they deuces a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I remember that great play I made.
Huh? What's that? No, I haven't seen it. It was 16? Oh, spice.
That's the new word, right? Spice.
He likes it. Jungle is gonna make a word stick.
I like 2 million.
Maybe a little Old Spice deal for jungle. He's working on something up his sleeve.
We're gonna have like, by the end of this series, we're gonna have all these different lingo. It's gonna be great.
Yes.
Spice.
Can you just do the Triton London
Do what I want.
Yeah.
The stage setup here.
Sleep
Feel like it's
setup.
slightly too. I thought it was.
Actually, we're going to Razbadov, is that right? There's a Triton Party Poker Millions partnership tournament. And there's a 100K main event, I believe, and then a 25K short deck. I guess you would know a little bit more about that?
Yeah, that's going to be in Razbadov at Kings coming up after this. I believe it starts the 10th. The Triton is going to have a 100K high roller as well as a 25K short deck, as you mentioned, plus the 10K millions and other stuff there. So if you guys are looking for more poker action, there should be some streams and content. Of course, the Triton website as well as Party Poker, they have more information for you, so you guys can go and see more.
Greenwood que ha tenido una mano bastante fea.
Interested is Greenwood.
Ahora tiene damas.
+3.
Al que veo jugando muy bien es el Heath. Heath me está gustando mucho cómo juega el inglés. Mucho. Hay 3 ingleses y 3 malayos en la mesa final. Heath, Daniel Cates, Greenwood. Heath, Daniel Cates y Chidwick. Los 3 malayos. Zhang lo cuento como inglés, entonces hay 4. Aunque Heath no sé si es americano o es inglés, ya lo veremos.
That's a genuine smile right there. You want to see a man that turns a jack at the final table, builds the playground, builds it all here, and just in the mix. I mean, that's just pure joy.
Tenemos a 4 ingleses. Zhang, Chidwick, Heath y Cates. No, Daniel Cates no es inglés, es americano. 3 ingleses, 4 ingleses. Zhang, Heath, Chidwick. Y el otro Zhang. Hay 2 Zhang.
I only play high roller at Triton occasionally, and then I just commentate. That's my gig.
Ahí dice que hay 2. El 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Está equivocado. Los de Poker News no se enteran, ¿eh? Los de Poker News no se enteran. Han puesto 2 veces a Michael Zhang. Michael Zhang y Michael Z. Zhang. Son un desastre. El peor seguimiento que he visto en siglos. Y ojo que hay 4 de Malasia, ¿eh? John, Fua, Zoisa y Chang.
Just everything Jungle Man says.
Anything, any kind of crazy stuff happening, just put the Jungle Man mode out there.
Waiting for the reality show. Jungle. Well, what's Jungle Man reality show title called? I wonder.
That's not crazy. Like I would say that's not 0%. You know, like there's a.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, at any point that could just get picked up. Paul's got a couple of 6s. So is it flat here?
Uy, qué mano más interesante.
Under the gun, small blind, Paul peels. Ace King does hit the flop, feels good for Ace King, but a lot going on.
Takes the lead, so Soiza doesn't want a continuation bet this. He is against 2 opponents. The main hand he's actually worried about is King Queen, 2 sevens. To be fair, King Queen and 2 sevens would definitely flat from a small blind Arizo amount of times, so doesn't even think about that. He's gonna fire, doesn't want to give 2 people a free card. It's like 2/3 pop coming in. Soiza up to 4.2 million.
Soiza could be one of your favorites out there. He's really doing it. Wow.
This laugh is so
He
infectious.
just loves what's happening. He loves the deal.
You have to take a bad beat. Take it well and survive.
Don't be demoralized. Continue playing. Still got chips to win now.
This is a nice mix of table stuff here. We haven't heard from Stevie yet at the final table. He's enjoying himself too. You see him even having a good laugh. He realizes how ridiculous this is. If we're in a simulation, he's thinking this is.
Es increíble que
Like this is fun, man.
son las 2 de la madrugada casi en Londres, ¿eh?
The most beautiful setup.
La 1:40.
Final table again.
And then if I'm ever bored, I could just
Es la 1:45, ¿eh? No sé si van a jugar toda la mesa final.
look at Paul with the ace king and the dealer button.
Está organizado que sí, que va a ser hoy. Así que nos ha salido bien redondo. hemos podido hacer todo y ver
Queen 5 suited.
la mayoría de la parte interesante del torneo.
Defend.
Now Steve's gonna come in, take a peek at the flop.
Acordaros de darle like, suscribiros o darle dislike si no os gusta, compartir
Was that you just 100K?
en vuestras redes,
The player is 100K short deck.
seguirnos en el Facebook, darle like a la fanpage.
And the cards.
Aquí tenemos una mano muy interesante
Played
que Chickwick va a foldear seguro.
So this isn't
Played
like
a
this is-
32K mix element short deck. We were kind of practicing with a new structure.
Wow.
And both of those turns, I think I busted like 4 or 5. I'm used to it.
Yeah, that's 100K short deck's not, that's not that crazy of a thought. You're right in there. Not crazy.
But I feel bad leaving you guys behind.
Alright.
Maybe I just saved that 100,000 pounds.
Okay.
But it could be like 5 million pounds, right? Because that turnout's going to be huge.
Is it gonna be bigger than this or similar?
It generally has been reasonably bigger than all of the Nolan main events because it's a very popular game. A lot of guys,
And they want chip stacks. That's what it comes down to,
They
right?
want chip
There's some willingness to gamble early.
that's, I mean, count throughout the tournament.
But does that cause it to go so long? Is it because so many chips get put into the tournament?
I guess that's why, and also because when you actually get to the pay jumps, you have a lot of incentive to kind of not go too crazy. But of course, tomorrow I'll walk you through all the strategy, and hopefully you can pick it up.
Who would you regard as someone who's doing some special stuff on short deck right now? I've heard the name. And
Dan Schwein is regarded as the best short deck.
what
cash
can you
player.
like a couple hints on what that might entail? Is it his post flop abilities, willingness to go
And
for it? Just, like, reading?
everything, and like the stakes they play in short deck is absurd. I mean, I don't even want
You
to
don't wanna
mention.
talk about it. It's sort of like
it's
the-
Hoy no
super
vinieron
high. I
moscas.
haven't been given approval for that, so
Okay.
let's just leave it at that.
The sick part is I know you're not kidding, so. It's
Oh no, I've heard some crazy rumors. Regardless, let's go to a Nolan Hold'em main event. We got exciting stuff. Ace Jack, pocket threes. Paul keeps getting these like middling pairs, huh?
And he keeps playing with jungle, and that seems to be a theme. He likes to battle with the jungle. And he is going to take a peek here with a bit of a, jungle's raising off of 20s lines, so Paul does have position. He also probably has a lot of familiarity with jungle in his game, and these are two opponents that, if someone's going to win a title, you might have to go through one another. Only one can win. Little look, the dealer separates the two.
¡Uy! ¡Oh my god! ¡Qué flop acaba de caer! ¡Qué flop!
Stop laughing.
He's just, it's like, I can't even believe what I'm seeing right now. There is a,
You're like,
this
oh,
is,
nice
this
set, and
is
this guy trips
absolutely
aces.
insane.
¡Wow! ¡Vaya flop!
Wow. I mean, this is just
And they're
crazy.
stacks, right? It's so easy to get it in.
Unbelievable. Jungle's got to be thinking, like, my opponent likely has a pair or a suited Broadway, something along that nature. And when the board comes ace-ace, can't think ace-queen. I would imagine Paul's raising that. This is possible, but this is absolute mayhem. This is a really, really troublesome spot for Jungle. One of the sickest cooler flops we've seen all day, maybe in the whole tournament.
All right, so pocket threes. Looks like Smooth calls in position. I like this because he knows Jungle Man is a barreler. Make your hand look like a king high, a
Now
four,
let's not forget there is a way out. Jungleman now, of course, could hit a 6 or a jack with pairing the turn card, but I mean, Paul Poit has a commanding lead, just a stranglehold in his hand.
So you're a Jungle Man here. Okay, you're thinking your opponent probably has an ace occasionally, ace 10, ace jack himself, ace 9, pocket sevens, eights, nines, flush draws.
Jungle.
Vaya cooler para el
Based
Jungleman.
on the likelihood of
Vaya cooler para el Jungleman.
because Jack Queen suited, Jack King of Hearts aren't available, so there's really only like Queen 10, Queen King of Hearts, maybe hands. I don't think Paul's gonna mess around with like 8, 9 of Hearts and stuff like that at this final table. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like insane, but that Jack of Hearts is pretty key here.
Point. Yeah, so 450,000 for Kate's, about a third of the pot. Kate's is betting small. He's trying to make it look like I'm trying to push off some pocket eights, pocket nines type hands and try to get another call.
I think also the reality may set in for Paul that he's realizing Jungle very likely could have an ace here, and with that being said,
But there's no point in raising because the stack to pot ratio is quite small.
No way.
And Jungle could easily just shove himself up. Just smooth call, just in case your opponent can kind of just.
Jungleman se va a dormir.
What do you think? Think Jungle Man's going to go for a big bet? I like to see him go for a big bet. And the reason I say is, Sure, he can get 2 bets out of 7s and 8s, but I don't think they're going to do a triple down call, so you might as well try to get value from like ace 10.
Yeah, maybe like 800 or a million even.
Maybe more.
But he's got 1.8 only, so at that point, what are you going?
1.79999.
Maybe do a little trick and leave a little chip. He may just rip it here.
I think he might.
Could go 800 or a million. I don't think that's insane.
He is targeting exactly ace 10 usually.
It's pretty crazy hand. This is absolutely insane.
I think he's thinking about, okay, how often does Paul play like ace 9, ace 8?
Maybe is he ever thinking to check over? Maybe he bluffs like here, but I don't think that's as likely with that jack of hearts particularly.
But he definitely is thinking about that because it is reasonable for Paul to have some flush draws here. But the jack of hearts, like you say, jack 10 of hearts and queen jack of hearts are the hands that want to bluff, right? Like, king queen of hearts has showdown value. It might not bluff at you.
How much
Look at this.
650,000.
Wow, Paul then gonna ask how much he's playing. This is gonna probably. This again, he played his hand perfectly, and you know I think there's no way he could just flat call here. That would be crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think Paul should be flat calling here. When a opponent bets 650K into you,
he's got flop the house.
He's got trip aces.
Flop the freaking house. Time extension's been used. Wow.
Yeah, you gotta make it look like you're thinking about a bluff, right?
Yeah,
I like it.
This is just such a spicy hand for the night.
Spicy is the card.
And more than spicy, this is absolutely
extra spicy.
This is crazy. I mean, Paul was on his. He was literally a turn and river away from bicycling out, no problem, into just got Jungle Man flopping a house first trips. It's just about as epic as it gets. I mean, Paul.
All in for Paul, and Jungle Man's thinking, God. Okay, let's think about it for Paul.
Jungle, I mean, he's so sick. Could Jungle Man bet fold ace jack here? I don't think that's out of the question.
He's got 10 big blinds. Okay. When you bet small, it kind of looks like it opens the door for Paul to bluff occasionally, right? Because oftentimes when you bet small in the river, someone can make the bluff raise.
Head spinning.
He's probably thinking, would Paul value shove ace jack here ever? Because if the answer is yes, you don't want to be folding. These two guys, ton of history clearly from cash games and tournaments.
Just now he also high bank.
Said he owes a time mate.
Collect his time banks. Make sure he doesn't get enough time.
This is absolutely this is over the top stuff. We're seeing over the top hands at a final table of Triton where it's 3 million pounds to first place and you have Jungle in the tank.
Can he get away?
Can he get away?
I don't know.
Is there a path for Jungle to release this
Ahí un buen jugador haría fold,
Alright, what would flat?
Un buen jugador ahí hace fold. Jungleman es muy capaz de foldear ahí. Porque es que no gana ninguna mano.
He's gonna call the turn.
As 10 no va a pushear el river.
Some flush draws, right?
He blocks the flush draws. That's a huge problem. Jungle has ace jack with, let's say, the jack of spades and not the jack of hearts. Maybe the chips are in the middle.
What I think Kate's is thinking more is that, what about the thin value raises because he bets so small? I think that's much more likely rather than like a pure bluff.
Right.
It'd be a disaster if Kate's folded to like ace jack.
Also,
ace
he knows Paul's game probably better than anybody, and he knows he's so capable. But also maybe he just knows like he could have ace queen possibly here.
That's
like
true. Ace queen would be the easy shove. I mean, I won't say easy, but a likely shove.
Right.
Oh man.
Jungle Man has put on. This is riveting. The fact that he's like in the tank and may just lay it down. This is too much. This is honestly some of the hands we've seen between Paul and Jungle. There could be a highlight reel from these two tonight.
It's like a heads-up match.
It's an absolute, and Paul has to love it. Not that he was worried, but like I said, if Jungle has an ace, he has a way to win. He gets to the river, he gets to shove in, just, you know, clearly does show.
Como foldéis Jungleman aquí alucino.
Just waiting. Is Jungle going to put it in? Is he going to give him all the chips or just a good portion of the chips?
He's running out of time bank chips, I'll tell you that.
Time bank, they know.
And Paul is letting him know
making
about
sure to let him know. I don't want any drama. I don't want Jungle to not know. He's even giving good sportsmanship there, letting him know, hey, let him know this is it.
Me gusta,
You are going to be a look in
Dale los likes.
one of the world's best.
Que llevo 12 horas aquí,
Gentleman Kates. Jungle is in the actual Matrix. This feels like the...
Va a foldear, Va a foldear.
What's the guy?
Increíble.
Game of Thrones, the Raven, like he's like the guy, you know, just like his mind, like he's just all the hands, the millions of hands It's happening, and I think we could. There is a chance that Jungle throws
¡Sí,
it away.
señor! ¡Sí, señor! Menudo fold que ha hecho Gentleman. La madre que lo parió. Vaya fold de crack. ¡Qué fold! ¡Madre mía!
What do you have?
Bueno, dentro de un rato lo vas a ver.
You don't want to.
Vaya fold que ha hecho.
I just want to hug the guy.
Es el mejor fold del torneo, chicos. El mejor fold del torneo. Y se queda con 10 bebés,
Don't know what's going
Wow,
on.
vaya fold de
He's a
Gentleman.
guy. He might be now.
Qué grande. No, de la noche no. Desde que hemos empezado el
He's gonna
torneo.
get to see it. Paul maybe make him still.
Wow.
Maybe if he can just make it. If Jungle Man can just find a way to hold it together until the replay comes out, make it to the next day. He is gonna come in with some pep in his step.
Pep in his step. Love it.
Unbelievable stuff.
This is just the start of this final table.
This is
It's
too
only gonna
much.
get better.
I'm just.
Wow,
honestly,
vaya
this is
fall.
inspiring me.
Muchas gracias por los likes, chicos. Muchas gracias, Muchas gracias.
Jungle is a.
Y si alguien no está suscrito, que se suscriba ya, Madre mía, aquí todo el día trabajando.
Dictation.
Madre mía, vaya fall.
Oh, alright, let's play this hand. Why can't you answer ace queen?
San. Focus 3.
King 10's out.
Threes, he said it. He said Sansan.
How you doing? You know something.
Oh yeah.
Well, I heard Soiza say threes, so I knew that's what it means.
Alright, so that's a fold coming. Sick hands.
I'm changing an emote on my channel.
I'm changing my
putting a
avatar to
Jungle Man
Jungle Man's
emote.
face,
I'm
right?
putting a Jungle Man emote on my channel. I can't take it. Call it in.
In bluff.
Something's getting changed.
You bluff. Check the. Don't let this.
He is wrapping up, I believe. Bag and tag. Oh, the quality of the bag and tags super high quality. I just want to let you know, they're like, these bags probably cost like $100 each or something.
Hostia, ya se ha terminado, tío. Menuda mierda.
Yeah, so anyways,
Una mesa final que ha durado media hora, tío.
I'm gonna text Jungle right now.
Nos tienen aquí engañados.
We're just.
Nos han engañado. Bueno, mañana más, chicos.
tell him he was up against King Queen of Hearts.
No, he knows. He already
Un vídeo de 22 minutos, pero bueno, mesa final, mañana continúa.
We're done for today. We're gonna play to a winner tomorrow. 3 million pounds. Everyone is guaranteed.
Ha valido la pena. Han valido la pena estos 22 minutos solo por el fall de Daniel Cage, Increíble.
wildly wild.
Can't believe it. Ben Heath still
Wow.
at the top.
Paul Fuaba, chill líder, tío.
Michael Cheesang, Stephen Chidwick, Sam Greenwood, Wylong Chan, Daniel Cates down to 7 big blinds, but still in it to win it. We hope you guys are going to join us tomorrow at 12:30 local.
Chicos, ya terminó la mesa final. Hasta mañana continuamos.
This is too much, man. Look at this. Paul Pua, chip leader, Daniel Cates still in. See you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Chicos, los que habéis llegado tarde, vaya pedazo de fall épico que hemos visto, Vaya fall increíble. Chicos, mañana continuamos, ¿vale? Muchas gracias a todos por venir, ¿vale? Hasta mañana. Ya estoy reventado yo.